Good morning, good evening, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you might be doing. We wish to welcome you to the Silverlight Show. The Silverlight shines to illuminate that which lies hidden in darkness. For those of you tuning in today, we welcome you in. It's Fluff Sunday, but I'm still going to take advantage of it. I have spent the past 6 months blocking a particular video game. I'm going to name it here. What the hell? A hero's adventure. Because I find, well, first of all, the video game is nothing like the advertisement, but that's a given. There's actually no legal penalty for a video game designer to falsely advertise what's in their video game. That's the law. We're never going to change it. But where I start getting into my objection is YouTube gives us the option to block advertisements. What I don't like is it blocks individual advertisements, and then a couple months later, they listen to me, showing my age there. They produce almost the exact same advertisement with a very, very little update, and then try to foist it on us again. Lather, rinse, repeat. I wouldn't mind, except their advertisements are so blatantly sexist. The so-called hero is ogling a particularly attractive mermaid or whatever it is. A princess is in one of them, and gets in trouble and he gets kicked down and he has to fight his way up. That's the essential gist of what the game shows in the advertisement. I'm a man with an 11-year-old girl and a 21-year-old girl. This is not appealing to me, not in the least. So I go through, and since they advertise at the top of the screen, it's very easy. That's one I haven't seen before, I'll block it. But I'd like to be able to block the actual publisher. Now that publisher, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They may produce other video games. They may have quite an interesting selection. I don't know. But a hero's adventure, I never want to see that thing in my house, anywhere, anytime. And if you are hiring a marketing team producing the same stuff over and over and over again, you need to know it's pissing people off. Now, I know the way YouTube records these things, that's considered an interaction with the video. And in their minds, I am reacting to it. And as Eric Bischoff famously said, controversy creates cash. I know what you're doing, YouTube. I just don't like it. You got to make your money. You got to show commercials. Hey, I'm not complaining about that. I'm not one of these people who's like, oh, YouTube didn't used to show commercials and now they've ruined everything, blah, blah, blah. I'm a grognard, I'm a curmudgeon, but I'm not that kind of people. I realize YouTube needs to make money to keep the servers going, to keep their employees being paid, etc., etc. But I should have the right to screen advertisements that I really do not feel comfortable with. How am I supposed to explain to my little girl, or even my big girl, that I'm watching an advertisement featuring such derogatory behavior where women are just there to be ogled? And even though the women usually do punish the so-called hero, this is like 1970s and 1980s kind of stuff. I can't even remember the 1980s anything other than a princess saying, help me, He-Man, or whatever the heck it was. I don't remember a level this misogynist back in time. So if you're setting a new level of misogyny in the future, you got to think about your job. YouTube, this is an appeal on behalf of everybody. Allow us to block certain advertisers. And no, I'm not giving them a second chance. It's so derogatory to even put these fantasies to life. And I admit, there's some people who probably like the idea of rescuing a princess, but there's a proper way to go about it. I'd even say, hey, have multiple characters. You can choose to be the male adventurer or the female adventurer, and you're going to rescue the prince or princess, whatever it is. You can do multiple choice. It doesn't change the adventure. It's like one file that shows the difference between the male and the female. What do you want to call them? Subject. So these games are completely possible, and most games that I've seen give you the opportunity to choose what you want to be. Nope, not a hero's adventure. It wants you to be this Vegeta ripoff from Dragon Ball Z, except Vegeta has more honor. And he's disrespectful towards women. Same token, he loves and protects his wife. Again, YouTube, I accept that you're evolving your advertising process. It's a sensitive thing. You can't really do much to make everybody happy. But I have not had a complaint with any other company besides this one. Yes, some advertisements annoy me. I went through Christmas putting up with everybody's Christmas crap. I didn't block one of them. Valentine's Day, hey, you know what? 'Tis the season. Well, actually, no, Christmas 'tis the season, Valentine's Day 'tis the reason. Let us be selective in being able to get rid of certain people. I actually don't know what the user base of YouTube is, but I'd say probably they've got about 1 billion people on there, judging from internet access and how many people are using it. And people are migrating to other platforms, but still YouTube is one of the powerhouses in the world, especially if they get rid of TikTok. And YouTube has been innovative. For example, putting up shorts. This seems ridiculous I'm saying this. You can even search or set your search terms to only show shorts. Mine gives me several options. If I want to look at science fiction stuff, if I want to look at shorts, if I want to look at, hard science, it has a whole bunch of categories up top. And I like that. That's a positive feature. So you try never to give it a negative with it a positive. Whoever came up with that, yeah, worth the money that you're paying them. The salesman that signed the contract with whoever the hell did A Hero's Adventure. Okay, I can't imagine how much profit you're making off an independent designing company. And they're nobody you've ever heard of. Absolutely nobody. And it's probably not worth it to keep that around when you're getting negative feedback. Controversy creates cash, but you got to know there's a line that you tiptoe over and you don't go any further. Because controversy also creates retribution. There's going to be a new iteration of YouTube again shortly. They've already changed their advertisements from every few videos to mostly every single video. And the one that annoys me most is you get like a minute and a half into a 30-minute video, and all of a sudden it springs an advertisement on you then. Hit me at the start of the video. Because from my knowledge, and I could be incorrect, advertisers only get paid at the start of the video. Anything in the middle of the video, content creators only get paid from the videos at the start of the video. Anything in the middle is pure YouTube profit. And as a content creator on multiple levels, I wouldn't even take that deal. I tried to set up some advertising on Facebook once, and for some reason it kept telling me I would be best to advertise my books in the Philippines. Now, I respect the Philippines greatly. I respect Asia greatly. But despite the fact I know a lot of people in the Philippines speak English, you really think that's a better market than, say, the Great Lakes area? The Seattle, Vancouver area, one of those places where I think my stuff would hit harder than it would in the Philippines. And I imagine YouTube is the same way. These are the premium clicks. But I'd rather have the premium clicks than waste money on wherever they're putting me overseas. And my advertising dollars, I'm not a big fish. I understand that. You got some whales out there that are willing to throw money at you. Well, you can stop throwing it my way. I'm pretty particular in what I'm willing to pay attention in an advertisement. Like Grammarly. Took me years of ignoring that bloody thing for it to go away. I'm an author. I have a certain way I want I want my sentences structured, and there's a certain way I want my audience to hear my voice in their ear. Grammarly does not help me with that. Quite the opposite. It's a pathetic tool, even worse than ChatGPT. Although it is helpful for somebody who's writing an essay. I will give it credit as far as that goes. This has gone on long enough, I think, and my throat's getting dry, so I'm going to end our Sunday Fun Day right here. We hope this episode of the Silverlight Show provided you with at least some entertainment. Please like if it did. Share, because sharing is caring. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Don't forget to click the notification icon, whatever it is, wherever you are, whatever it might be. And we hope you find yourself having a fantastic